Well, hey everybody, it's Eric Songer coming with the Chaska Middle School West. What's happening in the band department this week? Weekly podcast and a much calmer version this week here as I sit on my deck on this beautiful Memorial Day weekend. And hope you're all having a great day wherever you are and wherever you're watching. And we do this every week talking about what's going on in the band department, and it's pretty crazy to think that all of a sudden we're down to the last 2 weeks of the school year. It's been quite the wild ride here. Basically, I think since January, we've had so many great things going on, and please tune in here in a couple weeks. We've been doing this podcast. I've been doing this podcast now for 2 years, and this year I'm going to introduce the Year in Review podcast, which will be coming up here in 2 weeks. So make sure you tune in and watch that one as I take a look back at all the incredible fun things that we've done here in the 2017-2018 school year. So let's get things rolling this week, though, by taking a look at the week in review. And there was a huge performance this week back on Wednesday when the WIN ensembles and our brand new pop ensemble performed at Mall of America. And we had 3 different shifts at the Mall of America. The first shift, the 8th grade flute quartet and brass sextet, and our 7th grade socio-fifthlets and openonatonics both performed. And then at the noon shift, we watched 4 of our 8th grade WIN ensembles, the Spice Girls, Bland Boys, Times Square, and Dodeca Beats all perform. And then at the 1:45 shift, we had our pop ensemble hit the stage and did their debut performance of all time. So it was a really cool day watching all 9 of these groups perform, and congratulations to all the kids who were on stage and did those performances, and a fun day for the kids as well, as we got to spend some time hanging out at Mall of America. So a wonderful experience, and I'm just very proud of everybody for all your work this year in those groups. The WIN ensembles, although not necessarily a new thing, especially Spice Girls and Bland Boys, who've been around for 3 years now. The way that we rehearsed during WIN time throughout the year was brand new, and as part of a lesson group for many of the students, a brand new experience. So it was a very cool thing watching those groups come to fruition and grow and do some incredible musical things. And then, of course, the pop ensemble. What a great experience this year it's been watching all of our after-school groups really flourish. And the pop ensemble, one of our brand new ensembles, was very neat to work with tracks and watch, especially Gordy, put all those tracks together. Watch our drummers and rhythm sections in those groups learn how to play along with tracks, and then have the singers just do an amazing job. Learning 8 songs in 5 rehearsals is pretty incredible. So congratulations to all the pop ensemble students. The other performance we had this week was an informal concert of the pop ensemble again, just this past Friday in the band room. And it was a great way to show off for the parents and families, and great to see so many friends to come out too and watch the group perform in the band room. And this will definitely be the first of many years we do the pop ensemble, and many of our pop ensemble members are in 6th or 7th grade, so I'm hoping to have a lot of you back and doing this again when we do this again next year. So all right, moving on to some announcements. Our schedule this week, we have a 3-day weekend, of course, so we're looking at Tuesday through Friday for school. Tuesday will be a B day, Friday will be an A day, and Wednesday and Thursday will be our final block days of the school year. And Wednesday will be an odd block, Thursday an even block. And as far as band lessons go, they are done. We have no more of those left, and playing tests are done. However, students, if you would like to come in and maybe work on like your songwriting or production or drum set, bonus lesson things, you may still do so. I'd love to have some 6th and 7th graders, or even 8th graders for that matter, who want to try things like oboe, bassoon, tuba. You can come in. Some kids that are interested in working on some original song ideas and maybe doing some recording. So if you'd like to come in and work on something, just let me know, and we'll find a time to get you in. Looking ahead to the summer, we have a ton of camps and honor groups for next school year even that you can get involved in. So let me know if you're interested in things like Shell Lake Arts Camp, or the camp up at Bemidji State, or the camps run through McPhail. I can get you information on that stuff if you are interested in becoming part of GITSES or MYS or even Minnesota Junior Wins. Let me know, and we can talk about those opportunities for next year. And then, of course, I'm doing a ton of summer music classes that you can all be part of, even 8th graders. And those are all run through Community Ed, and you can sign up at www.ce4all.org. And the groups this year that I'm going to be offering all at Chaska Middle School West are Jazz Band at 9 a.m. on Tuesdays, Marching Band 10 a.m. on Tuesdays, Movie Band at 11 a.m. on Tuesdays, Music Technology at 12 noon on Tuesdays, Beginning Guitar at 1 p.m. on Tuesdays, Mariachi Band at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, Country Bluegrass Band 11 a.m. on Wednesdays, Middle School Garage Band at 12 noon on Wednesdays, and then the High School Garage Band at 1:15 p.m. on Wednesdays. So love to have you be part of one of those groups. Current students, that's a great way to keep playing or doing music over the summer. And I think it's just another way to keep in touch with your friends and build those bonds that only happen through being in music. So taking a look at this week as far as after school classes, everything's winding down. It'll be our last honor band practice after school on Thursday for both the 6th grade honor band and the 7th and 8th grade honor band. And it'll be our final rhythm section practice on Thursday morning before school. Those are the only after and before groups coming up this week. As far as performances go, both those groups I just mentioned have some performances. The rhythm section will be performing at the 8th grade party on Thursday, May 31st at 2 p.m. outside of the school, kind of overlooking the soccer field. So looking forward to having the rhythm section do that. And parents, family, you are definitely invited to come out if that works for you, to come watch the rhythm section. We'll play for about 30 minutes. And then the honor band, 7th and 8th grade honor band, has a tour on Friday, June 1st. We'll be leaving right at the beginning of the day and walking over to La Academia, which will be where the first performance is. And then as the day progresses, we'll be playing at Victoria Elementary and Clover Ridge, and also going out for lunch. So that is on Friday, June 1st for the 7th and 8th grade honor band. By the way, the 6th grade honor band has one performance coming up, and that is on Monday, June 4th at 7 p.m. And also the 7th and 8th grade honor band will be performing at that as well. And that will be taking place at Chanhassen High School in their theater at 7 p.m. Kids will need to be there at 6:30. 6th grade honor band, I know your attire. You should be wearing black on bottom, white on top for that event. And then, boy, upcoming events. I've pretty much covered the performances still left. We have an 8th grade second floor party on Friday, June 1st after school from 3:30 to 5:30. All 8th graders invited to come on out. We'll be watching a movie. We'll be dancing. I'm hiring a DJ. There'll be pizza, pop, video games. If you have any Wii games that you want to bring out, feel free to do so. And the last day of band, we'll be having ice cream sundae parties. So for the B-Day kids, that will be on Tuesday, June 5th, and A-Day, Wednesday, June 6th. And we'll be handing out some awards at that event, and have a cool photo collage for you all to watch. So it'll be a great way to send you off. Just some other news. You can follow me on Twitter at CMSW Band or at Songer Studio. I have a new Donors Choose project that will hit pretty soon. If you're interested in donating, we're looking for getting a new Mac computer so we can continue to provide great technology in our classroom for all our musical things that we do. You can follow me on this YouTube channel right here, Mr. Songer's channel. And also we'll have Google Classroom is available for students. So that's how to continue following me. I talked about the podcast 2 weeks from now being a best of the year. Next week, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the great things coming up next year, and be talking about some of the new things that are being thought through for being part of our program next year, including the addition of a brand new band director. Don't worry, I'm not leaving, but we're going to have a second person at Middle School West next year, which is really exciting. So tune in next week for that one. So looking forward to a great last 2 weeks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.